Hello and welcome to another episode of the UCLA Bruins Insider Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Connor Moreno, lead writer for UCLA Bruins on SI. And today we're going to go ahead and take a break from the transfer portal roundup series that we were doing. We got halfway through, so we'll go ahead and get back to the second half soon. But today we're going to kind of review kind of this past week of recruiting. We have a UCLA is expected to get a decision on three-star corner Rahsjon Duncan. So his decision is looming. They just announced his decision date today, and we're going to go ahead and kind of look at where the class ranks after the second week of July. I'm recording this on July 14th. When you're listening to this, it'll be the 15th. So we're going to go ahead and kind of round up where they are after 2 weeks in July, where they can go, and kind of what we're expecting of them moving forward. So without further ado, let's get into Rahsjon Duncan. It was just reported today on Monday, when you're listening to this, that Rahsjon Duncan, he is a three-star corner out of Oakland. He goes to McClymonds High School. He's a class of 2026, obviously. He's a three-star corner. He's the 53rd corner in the nation and 62nd ranked prospect out of California. He announced his commitment date is going to be July 20th, so a little under a week from now. He will be deciding between 4 different schools: Washington, UCLA, Arizona, and Arizona State. Now, on 24/7 Sports, there is a crystal ball prediction for him to land at Washington with the Huskies, which would be another commitment battle lost for UCLA to Washington. Most recently, if you can remember, Brian Bonner was the one that they lost. So that is certainly unfortunate that they're going to lose another battle to Washington, who, by the way, I mean, earlier in this recruiting trail, they did beat Washington for someone in their home state. That's 4-star defensive lineman David Schwartzel. And it could go the exact same way as David Schwartzel. I mean, leading up to his commitment, it was kind of widely confirmed that he would be going to the Huskies, all the way until when he made his decision and surprised everyone and chose the Bruins. So I don't know. He does have on 24/7 Sports. I'm looking right now. He does have 7 crystal ball projections to land with the Huskies. So it's not looking all that well for the Bruins. But I mean, hey, we still have a chance. I mean, Demetrius Martin and Burl Tolaire, they've done a tremendous job this recruiting trail. They're responsible for I think it's 11 total commitments in the secondary so far, so they've done an amazing job. Rahsjon Duncan, he has 19 offers from different schools, and he actually visited the Bruins on June 13th, and he visited Washington on June 20th. He also took a visit to Tucson in Arizona on June 6th, and then he visited Arizona State May 2nd. I'm not too sure that the Arizona schools have as much of a chance as maybe UCLA. I could be naive to that, though. I mean, maybe UCLA doesn't even have that great of a chance, but maybe I'm just writing on the fact that the Bruins are in his home state, and maybe, just the culture shift and kind of the pure momentum that Deshaun Foster and his coaching staff are riding are going to help go ahead and get that commitment for him. So, let's go ahead and read this evaluation of him. This is from Greg Biggins. He is the national recruiting analyst for 27 Sports. He said, Duncan is on the short list when talking about the most physical defensive backs out west. He's a pure corner but hits like a safety, and with his frame and play style, we could easily see him grow into the position. He shows excellent cover instincts and hits like a truck in run support. His versatility is definitely a strength, and not only is he capable of playing anywhere in the secondary, he's skilled enough at receiver to play at the power 4 level on offense as well. He's an explosive athlete who shows both initial quickness and top end speed to sprint past the secondary. A 2-time Oakland section champion in the 100 meter and the 200 meters, and his speed definitely shows up on the football field. When you look at his frame and length, along with his physicality and ball skills, Duncan has one of the highest ceilings of any defensive back prospects in the region. So he is obviously a really good talent, especially when you look at that evaluation. And to be quite honest, he would maybe not be the fastest recruit that UCLA picks up. If we go to their commitment list, who is it? Xavier Warren is actually incredibly fast. He's a wide receiver commit. He committed to the Bruins on the 23rd of June out of Georgetown, Texas. He is extremely fast, widely regarded as one of the fastest in the class. So if UCLA can add another dynamic player with dynamic speed on the other side of the ball, that would be perfect. Obviously, right now they have Roderick Pleasant in the secondary, one of the fastest, if not the fastest player in college football. So, I mean, if you're chasing speed and you're chasing dynamic speed, maybe UCLA is the place to get. So, yeah, and that's all. Remember, his Rahsjon Duncan's commitment is going to be on the 20th. We will have the news whether he commits or not, so you can be on the lookout for that. And let's get into the Bruins overall ranking. I mean, 2 weeks into July, they are sitting kind of comfortably at the 20th ranked recruiting class in the nation, despite getting 2 commitments from Carter Gooden and Marcus Almada. Carter Gooden obviously is their number one, their highest rated recruit in the class, followed by Johnny Jones and Micah Smith and David Schwartzel. Those are the only 4 stars we have. So it's Gooden, Johnny Jones, Micah Smith, David Schwartzel. Interestingly enough, UCLA's 4. Yeah, I mean, you could even extend it to 5, maybe. I mean, you could extend it to 6, 7. 7 of UCLA's 8 highest recruited prospects, according to 24/7 Sports, that is. 7 of their 8 highest rated prospects in the class are all from out of state. So you have Carter Gooden from Massachusetts, Johnny Jones and Micah Smith, both 4 stars from Vero Beach, David Schwartzel's from Washington, and then you have Teray Davis. He is a 3-star athlete. He's from Boulder. You also have Camden Jensen. He's their 3-star tight end, high 3-star. He's from Colorado. And then Xavier Warren, who we just talked about, is a high 3-star wide receiver. He's from Texas. So, I spoke to Marshawn Frillo. He's the senior recruiting director for UCLA. He said that this coast-to-coast mantra, I guess you could put it, is something that they're really, they're really honing in on, and it's proving that it's working, honestly. I mean, their only 4 stars are all from outside of California, so maybe they're, and in the past you see UCLA, like, these California natives kind of think the grass is greener outside of California, so UCLA poaches them a couple years later when they do in fact realize that maybe it's better to be in the home state. So maybe they're, staking their claim outside of state, because if you're outside of state, when you come to UCLA, you come to California, like, it's probably the greenest grass in the country, metaphorically speaking. So, I mean, they're doing a great job. 20th overall recruiting class is going to end up being one of the best in the last decade, one of the best in recent history for sure. And if whoever they add moving forward is just going to be another great addition to this recruiting class. So that was the news that we had today for you. So we have that Rahsjon Duncan commitment expected on the 20th. Not too sure. It looks like it's going to be for Washington. And then a little roundup of where they are on this recruiting trail. So, yeah, that's all we're going to have for you today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to the UCLA Bruins Insider Podcast. And as always, we'll see you tomorrow.